Good evening. It's Facebook Love number 210, and we're still in a pandemic. Sometimes we forget. More and more people I know, including my parents, have been getting their shots, getting to be something that we're all just sort of chatting about. You know, when did you get it? Are you going to get it? When? How soon are you on the list? Etc. And I see a lot of joking around going on amongst my friends about how everything is a lot less dramatic suddenly and a lot less hot. Maybe the cause of all that hotness has flown away. So I found a poem that was about ordinary things which become sublime, because I feel like maybe this new way that we're moving into, where people settling into dealing with COVID-19 finally, as a team, will feel ordinary, but the extraordinary will also matter because we'll move forward with beauty, I hope. And then I found a poem about our national anthem that I really liked. So this first one is by a poet I'm not really familiar with, named Danush Lameris. And this poem is from a collection called The Moons of August. It's titled Pigeons. Because they crowd the corner of every city street, because they are the color of sullied steel, because they scavenge, eating every last crust, we do not favor them. They raise their young, huddled under awnings above the liquor store, circle our feet, pecking at crumbs, pace the sidewalk with that familiar strut. None will ever attain greatness, though every once in a while, in a tourist's blurry snapshot of a grand cathedral, they rise into the pale gray sky, all at once. Pigeons by Danush Lameris. This other one is by Limon, and it's called A New National Anthem. It's from 2018, from a collection called The Carrying. A New National Anthem by Limon. The truth is, I've never cared for the national anthem. If you think about it, it's not a good song. Too high for most of us with the rocket's red glare. And then there are the bombs. Always, always there is war and bombs. Once, I sang it at homecoming and threw even the tenacious high school band off key. But the song didn't mean anything, just a call to the field, something to get through before the pummeling of youth. And what of the stanzas we never sing? The third, that mentions no refuge could save the hireling and the slave. Perhaps the truth is, every song of this country has an unsung third stanza, something brutal, snaking underneath as we blindly sing the high notes with a beer sloshing in the stands, hoping our team wins. Don't get me wrong, I do like the flag, how it undulates in the wind like water, elemental, and best when it's humbled, brought to its knees, clung to by someone who has lost everything, when it's not a weapon, when it flickers, when it folds up so perfectly you can keep it until it's needed, until you can love it again, until the song in your mouth feels like sustenance, a song where the notes are sung by even the ageless woods, the short grass plains, the Red River Gorge, the fistful of land left unpoisoned. That song that's our birthright, that's sung in silence when it's too hard to go on, that sounds like someone's rough fingers weaving into another's, that sounds like a match being lit in an endless cave, the song that says, my bones are your bones, and your bones are my bones. And isn't that enough? A new national anthem by Limon. I was reading that and it made me think of the moment when, during the inauguration, so not to ignore Lady Gaga's wonderful version of the national anthem, I really enjoyed it. But I don't like that song either, for lots of reasons. But when Jennifer Lopez sang This Land Is Your Land, which is a great song, and she sang it with no ego and so beautifully and clearly, and then she transitioned into America, and I didn't expect it. I just leaned forward and started sobbing. It felt like the sunrise. You like to think that what your country stands for is something positive and good, and that we can be, if not leaders or examples to other nations, because there is some sort of weird conceit about that, if we can at least be proud of who we are as people and what we strive for and what we fight for. That's what I'm thinking about today as the temperature seems to go down and the world feels full of hope. This is Facebook Love. I'll see you again.